So, the big question is this: how do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
and yet still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated?
That is the question, and this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now. Hello, welcome back, and I'm sorry we had a little bit of technical difficulties there. So again, hello world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at, and welcome to the Savanh Family Show. And is it healthy intimacy equals happy marriage, or is it happy marriage that equals healthy intimacy? And really, we're going to find out now. So, and hey, if this is your first time watching us, we just wanted to welcome you to the Savanh Family Show. Welcome. So you guys excited? Monday morning. You got your coffee ready, your pens? Gonna jot down a lot of notes, yes? So a lot of stuff happening. So we're excited to be sharing this. This is a brand new series for us. And the series is titled, Who Initiates Intimacy and Why It Matters So Much. Okay? And really, guys, the topic is, this is our part of our, can marriage survive without intimacy series, right? And the topic is who initiates intimacy and why it matters so much. So please follow us on this series. Can marriage survive without intimacy? So let us know about your marriage. Can your marriage survive without intimacy or not? Right? We have worked with couples who have had years without intimacy, right? Several years, and really, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. And, the age-old question is, most people, and I had this belief as well in our intimate life that, if we just had great intimacy, right, that it would equal to a happy marriage. And really, it's not that. It's actually the reverse. It's happy marriage, then your intimacy, your intimate life is really more fulfilled, more happier, more healthier, right? So, instead of working on the intimate piece, let's work on the happy marriage piece first. The happy life, the relationship you have with your significant other first, and then you'll be able to, increase and have a healthier intimacy together. Right, babe? So, thoughts on that?
Yep, I totally agree with what you said.
Who initiates intimacy and why it matters? And we're going to be sharing with you two tips here. But before we do, guys, look, like our video here if you like it, and if you like our channel, please hit subscribe as well as comment below. Share with us, right? How do you guys have a happier marriage? How does a happy marriage really affect your intimate life, as well as the polar opposite? We'll share with you our intimate life that it wasn't healthy because our marriage wasn't healthy, right? So once our marriage got healthy, we definitely we're a lot more happier there in terms of how much love we have for each other and everything. So there's gonna be some links below if you guys want to learn more from us, and please links below for you guys. And then so the two tips that we want to share with you guys, first is both partners initiate intimacy and don't keep count.
Yes.
Right. In there's a part of our marriage, our relationship we had where one would initiate, or I would initiate, right? Most of the time, men initiate it, right? So, and when you do that, you kind of keep count. You're like, oh, I'm always initiating, the intimacy in our marriage, and you keep count. You can almost like keep score, right? Like a scoreboard. And really, that's not healthy for the relationship. It's definitely not helpful for you. We ran a series earlier this week or last week about self-talk, right? Your language that you talk to yourself about, and really, if you start talking to yourself the way where you're keeping score, like, oh, I'm always initiating, intimacy in our life, in our marriage, and she never does it, or you do it and you say, oh, he never does it, right? It seems like he's never, he's never interested in things like that. Well, now you're starting to go down a path that becomes that little monster that is negative monster becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and grows. So you definitely got to kill the monster immediately. And how you do that is don't keep count.
Yep.
Don't keep count. If you are interested in in making love to your baby, your honey, then you got to initiate. You initiate it. That's okay,
Yes.
right? But ultimately, both partners should initiate it. But even if you are initiating it more, then that's okay. Just don't keep count. Don't keep score, right? So, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think just like what my baby say here, just don't keep count. Just initiate whichever it is. I think for women, we usually don't initiate as much because obviously growing up, that is something that is kind of taboo to do. And we just have to figure out that it is just doing a service for your partner. So you just want to think, well, if they're doing something nice to you, maybe that's something that you can do in return back, to initiate it. And again, I think don't keep count, right? And I think for women, they just have to be more relaxed, then they will think about it more. I know that there's some people that obviously mention about it that, hey, I just my wife just have a baby, and we just don't have intimacy for almost a year. Well, the question is, well, are you participate in helping her relax, right? Are you participating for her to not work like a machine? Because again, women, when we are busy, we become very masculine, so we are not when we just don't have the desire. And then again, if we are, super duper busy at home and we have to attend to the kids and everything has to be done by us because we are the women, we are supposed to in charge of the household. Then you wonder why, because again, at the end of the night, we're exhausted. So, we're not going to initiate because we're seeing it as a task, another job that I need to do.
Yep.
So, would it be excited? No, it's not going to be exciting. So why would I initiate? No, I won't. Right. And especially if you start keeping counts, then then the intimacy definitely dies.
Yeah, especially men. This is something that you definitely want to do, especially when your baby, your honey, had a baby, right? When she gave birth, there's a level of where she feels she's not sexy anymore. Okay, and that might be the reason. You're like, why is my wife not wanting to make love to me? Well, it's because she feels not sexy. She just gave birth. Her body is different, right? It transformed from what it used to be, and ultimately, you gotta make sure that you make your wife feel that she is the most attractive person on the earth, in the universe, right? And that it just doesn't matter, and that's just how you have to do it. And when you make her feel that attracted, and she'll be more wanting to, she'll be more really more inclined to wanting to do it, have a more desire, because there's a level of almost in a way where she's, I wouldn't say ashamed, but she's more like conscious about taking her clothes off in front of you. It's very, very, it's a real thing. It's a real problem. So please make her feel like she's the most sexiest person in the world. Okay. And I do all the time with my baby, all the time. And basically, whether, I just make sure that she understands, that she knows that I am so attracted to her. Right? She is the only one for me. I have chosen that she's attracted and attractive, and she is hot to me, and that's it. It's very, very simple to do, right? And sometimes it's just words of affirmation that does it. Okay? Does that make sense? So, and then the second thing is, kind of make a shift, right, in your mindset. My baby kind of shared this a little bit, but make a mind shift that you're in your belief system that initiating, intimacy really equals to serving your partner. It is so important because, again, we have so many things going on in our lives every single day, right? And when you initiate it, just like she said, that's serving her. What that means is she might be tired, she might be working, she might want to, she might have a desire, but she's just like, I'm so tired, I don't want to initiate it tonight. And ultimately, you initiate it. And how do you do that, right? Do you just say, hey, do you want to do it? No, it's not like that. It's what about candles? What about a massage? What about doing something special for her or him before it happens, because he might be tired too, right? And he wants to, but he's just like, I had so much going on today. And then you sometimes initiating it, serving your partner is really getting them in the mood, setting the mood for it, right?
Yep.
Sometimes it's not just slam bam, let's do it, right? That's not how you do it. You set the mood. They might be tired, and all of a sudden now they're not anymore. They're awoken. They're ready to have great intimacy with you. So that's what we mean by really making a shift in your belief system, that that initiating it really equals to serving your partner, helping them out that day, right? So, what do you think, babe? Anything else?
No, I think that's exactly what just like exactly what you say. I think at the very beginning in our relationship, it's all about serving, right? It's a to do.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like a
task. It's a
physical
to
thing,
do
right? It's a
thing that
physical.
I need to do because what we understand about men is, hey, they just want it. Just give it to them. I mean, I went to a love and respect conference, and the pastor even said that. It's like, hey, my mom was telling my wife, it's like, hey, it doesn't take them that long anyway, so why don't you just let them do it? And I was like, wow, I mean, that's a very interesting perspective. And then we went to John Gray, and John Gray was teaching us totally opposite, because it talks about, yeah, men just it's gonna do it, but women need the right setting, we need the right mood. If you serve them, men out there, if you serve your woman more, then they will want to do they will and if women out there has to learn how to receive, and if they really receive, and if the men serve and the women receive, then again, the intimacy will have a little bit more, better experience, and you're gonna obviously get more out of it, because it's no longer to do for the women, and obviously, there's gonna be,
Yeah, you
another
go
way
from
that vice versa, right?
you go
So
from need to want to, right?
yeah.
It's a very big difference there, and really, it's just about about how do you have a healthy relationship first, and then all that fixes itself. So if you're in a relationship right now where the intimacy is just not there, it's much more, right? It's not a physical thing anymore. Really, it really isn't. It becomes an emotional thing, right? There's something wrong there. There's some stacking there going on. There's some maybe one partner's feeling so overwhelmed about something that they just don't have the desire to do it. So you got to look at what emotional things are happening in the relationship, in their life or each other's lives, that is affecting it. It's really not physical anymore. Okay, so guys, this is our can marriage survive without intimacy series, and today's topic is who initiates intimacy and why it matters so much. And look, guys, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, comment for us, share us with other people as well, and subscribe to our channel. And the 2 tips that we give you: both partners should initiate and intimacy, and really don't keep count. That is it's not a scoreboard, it's not a game, it's not a basketball game, right? Don't keep score. And really, second is make a shift in your belief system that initiating really equals to serving your partner, serving them on a higher level emotionally. Again, they may be drained. The kids might have been running around them 1,000 times, yelling mommy, mommy, or daddy, daddy, whatever it is. Like, initiate it. It's okay. Just don't keep score saying that, oh, I initiated all the time. So just initiating equals serving your partner. Okay, so we love you very much. Thank you guys for listening. We look so excited. We will see you on the next series. Bye, guys. If you like this show, subscribe now.
remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.